All right, we are moving on to the next Veggie-tastic recipe, and this one combines a lot of my favorite green veggies into one baked pasta dish. It's called Veggie-Packed pasta, and it is going to be delicious. So I've got some olive oil in a big skillet, and I'm adding onions and garlic. Yeehaw! And I gotta get a spoon. And then I'm just gonna stir them around and let the garlic release its magic. Basically, you could call this produce drawer clean out pasta, because I have done this so many times where I just dig into my produce drawer and see what's about to kind of go bad or what's kind of losing life. Check it in this dish, and it really doesn't matter what combination of veggies you use. Every combo is tremendously good. All right, and then my very favorite veggies, asparagus cut into bits, and zucchini. Now, zucchini is another one of those vegetables that if I'm gardening on a certain year and it's about August, I never want to see zucchini again as long as I live, because you always have those zucchinis. What are you doing? Oh, Dookie!
You just walked past.
I knew you weren't smiling at me. I knew it had to be Duke back there. But anyway, zucchinis can sometimes be one of those vegetables that overtakes a garden pretty quickly. Okay, I added some salt and pepper to the veggies, and I'm just gonna stir these around and cook them for about 2 minutes. All right, these green veggies are popping. Look how bright green and gorgeous they are. So this is where the fun part comes in. Got some white wine, and I'm gonna add a generous cup, generous half cup, let's call it. And then I'll just stir and let it heat up and start to reduce, kind of scrape the bottom of the pan and get all that flavor off of there. Now, you don't have to overcook the veggies. You don't want to overcook the veggies because this is a baked pasta dish. So you don't want to get the veggies to the flimsy stage. Okay, that is looking so good. So I've got a few more things to add. Ricotta cheese. The combination of ricotta and white wine is absolutely incredible, along with some pesto. You know how much I love that. And then some frozen peas. This is so hot that the peas are gonna thaw instantaneously. Veggie-tastic. And then I've got some baby kale, and that goes right in. How's this looking so far?
Amazing.
And then I've got some whole wheat pasta, because this is a veggie-tastic recipe. So I'll add it right on top of the kale just to kind of help the wilting along. And then about a 1/4 cup of the pasta water. Since this is gonna go into a casserole dish, a little bit more. That'll kind of help it get saucy. But basically you wanna toss and get that ricotta and wine and just all that goodness mixed up and incorporated and become part of the whole mix. Okay, got a casserole dish, and I'm gonna try to fit all of this pasta in the dish. I think I judged everything correctly. Ooh,
oh my good.
All right, I've got to put a topping on this beautiful casserole. So I'm gonna mix up some seasoned breadcrumbs, melted butter, some crushed red pepper, and parm. This is the best topping, by the way. Anytime you break out the breadcrumbs to put on top of a casserole of any kind, do yourself a favor and mix them with melted butter first. So many people make the grievous mistake of just sprinkling breadcrumbs straight onto the casserole. It makes them dry and lifeless in the oven, but butter just makes them moist and golden and crisp and flavorful, and just, the Parmesan helps too. Okay, and then you guessed it, this gets sprinkled all over. I'm in love with this already. In fact, come with me, Paige. So this is gonna bake at 425 degrees for about 16 minutes or so, to be exact. And then we'll pull it out and see what we got. All right, the pasta is ready. Let's take a look. Ooh, those crumbs got brown and beautiful. And I love the whole wheat pasta. It just kind of makes the whole thing a little more earthy and delicious. All right, so I've got some minced parsley. I know you want to see me dish this up, Paige, right?
Oh yeah.
So often we just kind of observe the food we make and don't dig into it, but look at this. How scrumptious. The ricotta and kind of the pesto wine sauce is incredible. I'm gonna try it. It's the responsible thing to do.
Asparagus.
What?
You only ate the asparagus.
Don't talk to me while I'm eating. It always gets me into trouble.